Real Life Street Stars. We're here with Ronnie B. What it is, boy?
What's the goddamn deal, man? Happy to be here, man. What's popping with you?
Ain't shit, man. For these motherfuckers that's deaf, dumb, stupid, been living up under a rock, tell them where you from and what it is exactly that you do.
Already, man. I'm Ronnie B. Real, man. AKA Ronnie B. Be Real Funny. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. Goddamn me rolling here, stand up in the motherfucking building, South Side, man. And I do comedy. I don't rap. I'm a comedian.
And this nigga funny as shit.
Hey,
talk about
it's real. You know,
and that's his real voice.
This is my real shit. That's how I fucking sound.
Man, that nigga got a voice made for stand up.
Yeah, don't change your audio, nigga. It ain't your speakers, nigga. This your boy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The first time I seen you, bro, we was me and my boy Midnight, man. We was doing the show out there in North Dallas, and it was like 4 comedians, bro. But you still way out, bro. Like nigga
Dallas.
it was like. It was the main act, I believe. But I don't remember where it's.
Aldi's. The sports boy, yeah.
I just remember, bro, I was laughing, damn near ribs was hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like going in. So since that day, I've been following you, man. But tell them how long you been doing stand up. You know, how did you get
5 years in. I'll be 6 years this October. This October be 6 years for me, man. And I'm just having a ball doing this shit. I ain't never think a nigga could actually make it this far with some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So. It's just really a blessing, man, to be in the game.
So what at age did you realize that you were funny?
I've been funny my whole life, man. You know, I just never knew it was a talent. You know, that was the type of shit you used to get in trouble for. I was the ass whooping kid. Like, I used to get my ass whooped a lot, nigga. That's my cousin. Like, like I remember I got a whooping every day for a whole month one time, nigga, just because I always went for the joke. You know, I be in class. I'm a roast the teacher. I know I'm gonna get kicked out, but I'm like, fuck it. I know it. I knew it was wrong, you know. but I was gonna do it anyway because I like the laughs, you know. But I never thought it could be like, you know, a career. Even though we watch niggas coming up on TV, I never thought like, okay, I can actually make money doing this.
So what was your first gig that you was like, yeah, I got this shit?
Man, the first time I ever hit the stage. It was like an adrenaline rush, bro. I did an open mic. They gave me like 3 minutes, man, and that shit felt like an hour. But I killed it. Yeah. In that 3 minutes, just going up there being me, man, the laughs was coming. I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. This is what I got to do right here.
So in the new wave, you got comedians that are coming up off of, you know, the gram, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You seem like you have to necessarily be funny or have material. You just got to have like
a following.
Yeah. How do you think that is, and how does it affect the type of comedy that you do?
Well, I don't feel like it affects me a lot anyway because I feel like a lot of those guys aren't stage comedians. You know what I'm saying? They're more comedic actors. They do skits. You know what I'm saying? They get it in however they get it in, but you know they can't come step on the stage. You know, you get most of those internet comedians on the stage, they're gonna bomb.
But what's the difference?
It's a big difference. You know, I just kind of explained it, right? They gonna bomb. They're not.
But
you
I'm
know,
saying
when you
like,
on stage, it's live action, man. You right there in the thick of things. Ain't no, well, let me re-record this, or I didn't like that, or let me go edit this. You can't edit nothing on stage, man. When you get on stage, it's you, the microphone, and the people. Ain't no, oh, yeah, let me bring it back, or let me replay this, or I didn't like that angle, nigga, let's shoot it again. No, the people are like, what the fuck? No, nigga, either be funny right now or get your ass off stage.
But you done went viral a couple times on Facebook doing some funny ass skits.
Well, yeah,
I remember one of the funniest skits at the time, bro. That Pokemon Go shit had just came out.
Yeah.
This nigga said, I'm gonna have my Pokemon. That nigga said, I'm in the hood trying to get the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Said, my niggas gonna be strong to me.
Because they
bro, that shit had me laughing like, I don't know why this shit was so funny to me, bro.
That shit was funny because it was real. Like, I was in the hood playing Pokemon Go, and one of the Pokestops was in front of the crack house. Like, nigga, I was like, hold on. I said, somebody's gonna die over here trying to get some fucking Pokemon. Nigga, it's in front of the trap. Nigga, I'm walking, not even paying attention. And I'm out there trying to get some Pokeballs. Nigga come out the trap like, say, bro, what you doing? I'm like, nigga, my bad, bro. I ain't even tripping right now. You trying to score something or get the fuck from, I'm tired of niggas coming up. I'm like, oh, shit. I sent them a message. I was like, say, y'all need to move the Pokestop. Somebody finna get shot, nigga. Somebody yeah, it's real.
So that shit was real life?
That shit was real life. That's what inspired the
so
video.
funny,
that's what inspired. It was a real life situation. I was like, yo,
Bro, I remember they were talking about niggas getting like set up and shit.
Yeah. It was crazy, man.
Man, tell me why my partner had me drive him into a graveyard.
Yeah. I mean, the poker, everybody was playing poker. I seen hood niggas playing Pokemon Go. Crackheads, everybody. So, yeah, it was real. It was real. Everybody was on it. Even my grandma downloaded it, nigga. That's real.
So when you do your stand-up, man, you know, what do you like to discuss? Do you like to stuff more current events, or do you kind of like your own topics that you like?
Yeah, I'm more of a. I talk about me, real life situations, man. I like to talk. As like another comedian, she actually named me Ronnie B. Real. I just went by Ronnie B. You know, she like, Ronnie, I'm gonna name you Ronnie B. Real. You know what I'm saying? Because you always talk about real shit. You know, I'm gonna talk about real shit that's prevalent to my life, situations that I've been through. I like to touch on current events sometimes, but not too much, just because you get a better perspective of who a person is if I'm talking about myself. You know, if I talk about a current event, I'm going to talk about how it relates to me and not just the current event.
So you doing like your real life.
Yeah,
like,
real life.
So like you put family members in this and they were like,
Yeah.
man, don't do that shit.
Yeah, one of my first jokes was about my sister. You know what I'm saying? My sister's a retired stripper. Shout her out.
That nigga said retired.
Yeah, she had a career-ending injury. She hurt her knee. For real. For real though. She tore her meniscus on the pole, and she had to retire. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of my first jokes. I was talking about my sister, retired stripper, man, and it got back to her, and she was laughing about it. She cussed me out, but you know, she laughed about it.
Now I remember it was one show you said, and I quote, "If a nigga don't try to commit suicide for that pussy, you got some trash.
You got some trash pussy.
That nigga told a bitch in the crowd, you got that 4 pussy.
You got that 4. Yeah,
Like, God damn.
Nah, for real though. Women know if your shit legit, a nigga could threaten. Listen, bitch, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't get that pussy again. We might not kill ourselves, but we want to see, you know,
We gonna get the pussy.
how much you really love me, bitch. How much you I kill us all. But I kill everybody in here. You want to just see what she say, you know. She pull you over like, hey, that's cool, nigga. Just come through. Don't kill yourself. You like, all right, she love me. She love me. She love
Can you tell us about a comedy, a joke that you told that was a real life situation that was actually kind of fucked up, but you just made it funny?
Oh man, it's a lot of fucked up shit that I talk. Like I do this one joke about all women bringing their ugly friends out to the club, right? All women do, you know what I'm saying? And I ask the women, I say, you know, if you with your ugly friend now, just look at her, you know. And the women in there, they always go crazy, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If your friend ain't looking at you, or your friend looking at you, then you probably the ugly one in the group, you know. But in most situations, women will be pissed off about that. But they laugh because they know it's true. It's true shit. You know, like all girls got that one ugly friend. They know who that ugly friend is. The ugly friend is usually the one that don't know that she's the ugly friend. You know, everybody else in the group knows, but she doesn't. Yes, he knows the ugly friend. You know, so I just try to bring awareness to situations like that. You know, say he's the ugly friend.
Yeah, used to. Hey, as a comedian, did you stand with Monique with the protest?
Listen, I did not stand with Monique in the protest, and not because of what Netflix did to her. It's about how she went about it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's been saying, like she's been throwing prominent black people under the bus. Will Packer, Oprah. I ain't really standing for Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry, unless he want to give me a show, then you know, Tyler, you good in my book. But you know, I just feel like the way she did it was all wrong, man. I feel like she shouldn't have called for us to boycott Netflix. I mean, like, that's all the fuck we got.
You know what's real though, fam?
That's all we got.
How the fuck? It's like between every black person in America, it is 10 Netflix accounts.
Yeah.
We said we ain't
Yeah.
boycott, bitch. It's
But
only
we
10 of
we
them.
not boycotting it, though. We want to watch our shows. We want Stranger
But we ain't,
Things.
but nigga, man, it's 100 niggas sharing one account.
That's what I'm saying. We want it. Yeah, but
it ain't gonna feel it.
But we not
gonna
going
feel
to.
it.
But how you just going to come out the blue?
Right.
Boycott them. Like, what? No. Hold on. You ain't even gave us no.
But
Yeah, you ain't gave us no alternative.
have you seen the memes though?
Oh, yeah, they been killing her.
Have you ever been memed?
I haven't. Yes, I have. D Will, I got me a couple times. A couple of D Will. Yeah, shout out D Will, man, my little bro, man. Yeah, he done got me a couple times. A couple other comedians done meme me. You know what I'm saying? But they be getting me. I don't like it.
So like in Fort Worth, man, I got a lot of funny ass comedians out there.
Yeah, we on the come up.
Rob, D Will, 2D Will, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do y'all like ever link up and do shit together? Like,
well, yeah, you know, me, D Will, and Bobby Marshall, we in a group together. Nothing but laughs, comedy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we started this group. You know what I'm saying? Us three, and we just been grinding, man. A lot of other cats, you know, they're internet comedians, but you know, so we don't really get to link up with them as much, but. You know, I'm trying to start something in the city where we can definitely link up and reach out to each other.
I think I seen did you and Black Run go at it one time?
Oh man, me and Celebrity.
Yeah. Oh, you and Celebrity. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Black Run and Celebrity, but yeah, Celebrity. Yeah, you.
Yeah, we definitely.
That nigga that hair. Shout out to
we
Celebrity,
racked up the views on that one. I didn't even know he was gonna shoot me. I woke up to like 100 motherfucking notifications. What the fuck that happened? I click on it. This nigga got like a 4-minute roast on mine. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, he got me fucked up. Nigga, I went and smoked and went right to the car. I was like, I'm gonna shoot your ass right back. And you know, that's my dude.
Would y'all ever like set up like a comedy roast battle or some shit? That would be some shit I would pay.
There's been a couple people that have tried to do it out here, man, and we've talked about doing it, but you know, getting people together, venues, people talk about stuff, but they don't want to put no money up. You know, they just think shit happens magically. You know what I'm saying? They just think, oh, well, we got the idea, let's put it together, and then magically the shit happens, but it doesn't. So you know.
So we have a very popular Dallas Fort Worth comedian, Roy Lee.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, he's been getting into some trouble recently with a lot of entertainers. I want to know, if you had to beef with any rapper in the DFW, who would that rapper be?
Man, nobody.
How would
nobody. I wouldn't beef with none of them niggas. Because I'm not a rapper. First, I'm a comedian. I'm not supposed to be gangster. I'm here to make everybody have a good time. I'm not trying to portray no thug mentality, none of that shit. But don't run up on me. I will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't my thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to beef with no rapper, no comedian, no singers, no pastors. Nigga, I'm trying to be cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? But Roy Lee, that's my nigga. Hey, quit beefing with them goddamn rappers, nigga. Black ass.
Hey, it's been like fuck Trump, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, nigga Check been kind of nice lately. I don't know if y'all see the little text that's been going through.
That tax reform, huh?
So I asked somebody this question. I was like, let's say Trump really makes your life better. Is it still fuck Trump?
Yeah.
See, I think it's like he's in a no-win situation. Yeah. It's like fuck him for life.
Except for if he get rid of child support.
If he get rid of child support.
I heard the nigga was getting rid of
He get rid of child support. You fucking with him?
Listen, nigga, I'm going to get a Make America Great Again shirt. That nigga get rid of child. That nigga, he gonna see the black male vote go up in his favor. That nigga get rid of child support, nigga. Nigga, I'm getting a Trump tattoo. That nigga get rid of child support, nigga. And a fight go with it, nigga. Y'all can line that shit up. Get rid of child support. Watch I be a Trump supporter.
Man, if that nigga get rid of child support,
I'm gonna be out there like that little Mexican. Senior Trump. Senior Trump.
So crazy. He's crazy enough to do the shit.
Hey, I'm hoping so, nigga. Listen, he want to get back in for another foe. Get rid of child support.
What's the worst? What's the worst? Boy.
Nigga, I'm gonna go pick niggas up to vote. He get rid of child support, nigga. Hey, listen, fam. Trump got us, bro. We good. I'm out here raw dogging everything.
Nigga wildin', bro.
I'm raw dogging everything. Trump get rid of child support, nigga. Yeah, no, I'm playing this.
How do you like when you're putting together a stand-up comedy routine, like how do you come up with your material? Like how do you know what's gonna stick?
Man, you really don't. You really don't know what's stick. The shit that you might think is trash, not even funny, people might find fucking hilarious. And shit that you think, oh, this gonna for sure kill them. They be like, oh, okay, we ain't feeling that. So you really don't know what's gonna stick until you get on stage. It depends on what kind of crowd you in front of, and it's just all different kind of shit that factors into it, man. A lot of people think we just go up there and just bullshit on stage, but this is a science, man. It's a science to this shit, and once you figure out that science, it helps you to be a lot more funnier, man. Because I try to tell young comics all the time, they think, I can just go up here and freestyle some shit. I'm like, that might work in your little area of shit where people like you or something. They might give you some laughs, but when you go out on the road and you out of town and out of state and people don't know who the fuck you are, and you just coming up on stage, you go up there trying to bullshit, they're going to boo your ass. They're going to boo the fuck out of you. You're going to be looking crazy, man. So
Recently on a Breakfast Club interview, Faison Love said
this
that,
nigga.
yeah, I'm that nigga. He said that Dave Chappelle wasn't funny to black people and that really white people made him, and Dave Chappelle wasn't funny. How do you feel about that statement?
Well, if we go back to Dave Chappelle's beginnings in comedy, you know, he started doing comedy at a young age in comedy clubs, like 15, 16. This nigga was sneaking into comedy clubs doing jokes. But what really put Dave Chappelle out to the people was Def Comedy Jam. He was on Def Comedy Jam, acting the ass. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to say that black people built Dave, but Dave had a mixed crowd from the beginning. And black people did kind of hop on board a little bit more after the goddamn Chappelle show. But Dave's always been funny, man. Killing Me Softly. Yeah, you know, he's always been funny. I've always fucked with Dave. So, you know, I just think Faison is, you see a lot of older cats in the game, man. They get a little bit more, you know.
He sounded like, that nigga sounded like super
I ain't gonna say
something.
hater, but objective, you
He
know.
definitely sounded like a
Yeah,
hater.
he definitely sounded like a hater.
That nigga
but
said the first season of Dave Chappelle show wasn't funny. I was
yeah,
like,
he
come
said,
on, bro.
like you tripping.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, I agree the second season was better.
It was way better. It was
better.
way
It's
better.
like probably one of the best seasons.
Yeah.
Just all together out of all 4 seasons, probably one of the best seasons. But I feel like older cats, they don't really, it's not really hater, but they just feel like they come from a different era. So they want to shine a light on their era. You know, they were, they spill ain't shit, nigga. You know, he nothing like Robin Pop Harris, which is another cat he brought up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how you are about your generation. It's like kids nowadays will be like, Lil Yachty's the best rapper. You right, nigga, throw it, nigga, Tupac, nigga. Because that's from your generation. So, you know, I don't think he really hating, but he is hating, but in a different way.
Man, I see you've been doing a lot of comedy shows, man. You performed at Club Finesse.
Oh, not yet. I'll be
Okay.
at Finesse next week, Valentine's Day.
You gonna carry a strap in there?
No.
It's very scary.
I'm good in
man,
the hood. I'm good in the hood over there. You know, that's
One way in, one way out.
I did a show there later last year or whatever, and that was cool though. But I fuck with Finesse, man. That's the hood. You know, I'm good in the hood though.
I was out there one time. Niggas got the shooting out there.
Oh yeah, it's a struggle.
Like, niggas.
It's a struggle. That keeps me humble. Places like that keeps me humble. You know, I just got back from overseas.
Yeah, I knew it was fucked up. The barbecue man dipped out.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, it's time to
it's
go.
real. It's real like that. But like shit like that keep me humble, man. I like that.
Yeah. Man, what's the best shit? I mean, like you say, there's a lot of dope comedians coming out from Fort Worth in general, bro.
Yeah.
When you open up for a big name comedian, a bigger name comedian, is it harder to follow that act, or is it like is it just an opportunity? Like,
yeah, because when I'm opening up for them, like I say, I'm the opener. I'm usually the host. You know what I'm saying? I usually come in and host at the Improv or different spots when the big comedians call or whatever. You know, I just come in and I do my thing, man. It's real easy because I know it's gonna be a packed house. I know the people came to laugh. That's the difference between like doing the Club Finesse and doing like the Improv. You know what people are coming to the Improv to do. You know,
see, improv, that's my shit. That's like one of my favorite things to do is go to like a comedy show.
Yeah.
But I went to the one in Arlington one time, and I forgot who it was, Godfrey or something. And
Godfrey.
They heckled the shit out of him, or one person heckled the shit out of him, and he just took it left. How did you handle heckling? Because it seemed like you quick on your feet. It seemed like you can get on a nigga ass
because
real quick.
I fuck with the hecklers, man. I'm gonna heckle you to the point where if you try to heckle me, I'm gonna get you to the point to where you a fan afterwards. A lot of people go for the jugular. You know what I'm saying? When they get hecklers, they bitch ass motherfucker, you suck a dick and you know, try to talk down or make a person feel bad. I'm not. I'm gonna make you feel stupid for trying to heckle me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring you on the team. You know what I'm saying? After I get through with you, everybody's gonna be laughing, even you, but you're gonna be like, okay, let me shut the fuck up. Cause I'm like, damn, Unc, you drunk?
Yeah.
Somebody got my uncle drunk. You know, he just got out of prison. You know, hey, where your wife at, Unc? You know, that make a dude feel stupid. Like, oh shit, now I'm this nigga uncle. You know, now you know, I'm his uncle. I gotta carry myself better. That's my nephew up there, nigga. Get him now. You know, now you on my team.
How do you as a customer avoid getting lynched when you walk in the club? I don't know if you ever been at a comedy show and you be at front row. I remember we was on a boat one time, and it was a white comedian. He said some shit like, hey, you know, he introduced himself. Y'all see me on BT? Nobody clapped. He looked dead at our tape because we was all black. So y'all must ain't had no cable. And then that nigga just started going in.
Yeah. A lot of, for a lot of people that, like I say, they ain't really got no material or none of say, that shit don't hit, then they already know that the crowd, because comedy is visual, man. And yeah, it's visual. And like what we try to do is paint a picture with our words. And sometimes when that painting the picture ain't working, I got a picture right here. I got something that the people can look at, and it's your ass. So you might get got.
So you got a lot of comedians who you know they do it shock comedians like a Corey Holcomb. You know, I watched him do a set. He talked about abortion for 10 minutes.
Hey, that's Corey though.
No, I mean
that's Corey.
That nigga first joke, he said, I got a 67-year-old bitch. I don't pull out. Some shit.
Yeah.
3 white women walk right out.
Yeah. That's Corey though.
No, bro. This nigga said, if you with your bitch that you cheated on and y'all still together, raise your hand.
Yeah.
My bitch look right at me.
Yeah. 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 That's Corey though. That's real.
What I was going to say is, what do you think is the most shockful joke that you've ever told that you was like, I didn't even think I was going to be able to get that hoe out?
Ooh, I do a Whitney Houston joke. Yeah. I started it right after she died. I actually did it. I did the joke for the first time 2 days after she died. I had a show. Yeah. And listen, I thought about it before I did. I asked my cousin, I was like, yo, think I should do this joke? He was like, hell yeah, fuck it, you know. And I did the Whitney joke, and when I, started it out, I'm like, R.I.P. Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? She headed to the big crack house in heaven. And when I hit them with it, they like, the crowd like laughed, and then they was like, oh. I was like, hey, y'all know Whitney smoked crack, nigga. I'm like, the whole time we thought it was Bobby Brown, though.
Yeah.
Then he left Whitney and gained 200 pounds, nigga.
Shit, yeah.
Got a wife and went back on the road. Yeah. Whitney died in a tub popping 4 boys fucking Ray J. I mean, who's the real crackhead? You know what I'm saying? And the crowd was like, oh, man. I'm like, hey,
Yeah, it always definitely get out. What do you think about comedians that lean on white jokes?
Ooh. I just feel like, it is what it is. It gets tiring after a while. I feel like you gonna fuck with the white. Everybody fucks with the white people,
Right.
So it's just like, after a while, I'm just like, find something new, brother. That's not original.
Hey, you ever bombed?
Oh
Yeah. How did they go?
Yeah, it went terrible. I bombed at a poetry show, actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to follow some deep shit. Like, nigga went up there talking about 400 years of slavery. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, nigga. I was like, oh shit. And I went up there, I was like, man, I hope my daughter not a hoe like my baby mama. Bitch was like, oh my God. And from that point on, like, none of the bitches in the crowd was fucking with me. They was just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. You might as well get out of here, nigga.
Like, is that just like what type of feeling is that, bro, when you going through that? Like,
it was bad too, cause my one of my other kinfolk and his wife had came with me. They was from out of town.
Get on your ass when you gotta come.
It was just like, what? That shit was funny, man. I'm like, listen, bro, y'all ain't gotta lie to me. I understand what happened up there. It's learning experience.
But have you ever come out of a situation like, maybe I'm not as funny as I thought?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
I'm funny.
No, I know I'm funny. I just be like, what the fuck was wrong with them? You know what I'm saying?
So how much funny pussy do a comedian get? Like coming off the stage.
Listen. I didn't know how to handle stardom at first. Local fame, nigga. Oh man, it was terrible. But as you get old in the game, you start getting less pussy. Because all the bitches think that you already getting a lot of pussy. That's the whole statement right there. You be like, what's up? You got too many hoes. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, I really don't. Like, cause all of y'all say the same thing. Yeah, I'm like, I now have no hoes.
Are the females just afraid that you gonna roast their ass?
Oh my God, they say that all the time. I hate kicking it with them. Don't be putting this in your act. I'm like, I'm just trying to fuck. None of this is going in my act. None of this is real life funny. Like, none of this is funny, really. I'm just trying to hit and I'm laughing. Ha, ha, ha. You bitches is hilarious, but give me the pussy. None of this is going in that.
So with that, like, You know what I'm saying? I see you been on the road a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
traveling.
You say you didn't got out there a little bit. How that went? What was the
Man,
experience
everything's
on that,
been great, man. Shout out my dude, comedian Q, man. He booked me on the cruise I just got back from, man. I was in Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, Belize. That was like, man, that was the craziest shit ever, man. Like 1,400 people on the ship in the goddamn theater. We did like 4 shows. Shit was rocking, man. That shit was rocking. All black folks. So, hey, you can't get over that, man. That shit's crazy.
What was the first stupid thing you bought with your comedian check?
Woo. Remember the night, the weekend I did TK Kirkland? The first time I worked at the Improv, man, I made like 600-700 in 2 days. Nigga, we went to Ecstasy. I'm talking about like, nigga, I performed. I came on stage. We was at Ecstasy like the next 30 minutes, nigga. Nigga, it's my sister's birthday, nigga. Oh, man. I woke up the next morning. I had like $30, nigga. Like legit. I woke up the next morning. I had like 30. I was like, nigga, but we had fun, nigga. Yeah.
And I'm funny, so I can make it again.
Yeah, I can make it. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Nigga, I was broke for 3 weeks, nigga. I was like, shit. I was texting bitches. Yeah, I was texting bitches from Ecstasy like, hey, you remember me? I was the nigga throwing the money. Can I borrow some of that back? Shit.
You got any shout outs, man?
Oh, yeah, man. I got to shout out to Nothing But Last family, man. D. Will, Bobby Marshall. Shout out my road manager, Peanut, man. It's my kinfolk. Keep my mind straight, man, when I'm out here on the road. Keep me from leaving with weary white bitches that might press rape charges on you the next day. Beware of white bitches.
Absolutely.
Shout out my dude, Decoy A17, Health and Wealth, my dude, comedian Q. Him and DJ Spinderella, Quality Events, man, Grown and Sexy. My dude, Keith the DJ, man. If I forgot about you, oh well, nigga. Tag your name in the bottom of this shit. That'll be your shout out.
Hey, man. And for anybody who wants to get in contact with you for bookings or features, how do they get in contact with you?
You want to get in contact with me for booking or features, hit me at comicronniebereal@gmail.com. Hit me up on Facebook at Ronnie Berline or on Instagram at Ronnie Be Real, man. And the prices have went up.
Oh, that was nigga shit. After
Yeah.
this,
The prices had went up.
He a real life street starter. Nigga, we need that bag.
Yeah, the prices don't went up. If you want to book me for real life, hit them up. They'll call me.
Right. And we're gonna put
Listen,
and we're gonna put a little tax on it.
They put their tax on it. But listen, I'm starting at 5. So all you out of town bookers keep calling me for them low ass prices, nigga. You know, y'all know what it is.
Man, Ronnie, be real, man. You are hilarious, bro. Every time you hit the stage, you rip it, bro. Man, we love everything you do.
We at the Addison Improv next week, February 15th, with my dude Bryson Brown. Gotta shout him out. He just put me on the Jokes and Tours. Was it Tokes and Jokes? My bad. The Tokes and Jokes tour. We going to Denver, a couple other places, man. So shout out my dude Bryson Brown for that, man.
Man, we salute everything you're doing, man. We love you, man. You are a real life street star.
Real life street stars. Appreciate you.
Shout out Reallyfe street stars, nigga. Move. Hey.